Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Phoenix Rising Tarot. So I hope whoever's watching that you're in good health and wealth and all that sort of jazz. So please, if you're new to my channel and you like the content, or if this rune reading resonates with you or someone that you know, or if you have Gemini in your astrology birth chart, or if you know a Gemini, or if you're interested in one, married to one, friends with one, whatever. But if it doesn't resonate and if it doesn't feel like I'm talking about your personal, situation, then don't, try and make it fit. So it could be all of the reading. I'm going to do a 3 rune reading today for the sign of Gemini. So yeah, if it doesn't fit with your circumstances, just leave it, and maybe something else in the reading will resonate, and you feel that I could be talking about you or someone that you might be interested in. So that being said, if you, I was saying, please like, share and subscribe. Press the notification bell so that you can get a notification when I do a new video, or anything that's on my community channel tab. I'm quite thirsty actually. I've got a cup of tea somewhere, but never mind. So Gemini, welcome. I feel that I'm talking to a female energy, or possibly, someone that's in the female energy. So, someone that's creative, artistic, crafty, somebody that likes to work with the hands, whether it's hobby or job. So the first rune, and this is going to be a timeless reading. I don't feel that it's time specific. So I'd say to possibly the end of August. So on the, let me check, 5th I think. 5th. Monday the 5th of August 2024. So, rune number 1, I've already picked them from a little rune box. So, as you can see, mind your ears, it's quite loud. So I already gave them a shake and picked out the ones that I was drawn to. So we have Athala. Always looks like a fish. So maybe it could be to do with water, maybe to do with a pond, I'm hearing. Someone could be building, designing, or picking fish for a pond. So, but I'm getting Pisces energy, so somebody could be interested in a Pisces it's also, it's equivalent to our letter O in the English alphabet. And so in tarot, Pisces is goddess, the Empress. So a feminine energy that has got everything and can do anything that one puts their mind to. Somebody that's in their divine feminine power, and so they're assertive, confident but not arrogant, self-assured, making her life and things work for her. Somebody that's very beautiful, somebody that inspires you. Also maternal energy. It's also to do with property, so it could be a new property, or you are in a new property, moving to a new property, but decorating. So you're making some alterations. Maybe, you know, you're preparing to move to a new home, or you've got to. There's some situation, you know, and you're not letting it get you down. You know, you're really just going with it. The path of less resistance. It's very much a time of abundance and plenty, so you're not struggling in any area of your life, and so very beautiful energy. So that's the first one. So not necessarily, and you know, set in stone. The first rune is in the position that I like to sort of it's my past, you know, or transitioning from, followed by rune number 2. And if this was a tarot reading, you know, I like to use the 3-card spread, you know, sort of past coming from energy into the current or the present, you know, the gift of living, not always, but being in the present is a gift. That's why it's called the present. And so you're always in that consenting energy, but also you know how to visualize, dream, and imagine. And so that helps with one's creativity. And so that's also, you know, the feminine polarity, because we all know that we live in a duality. But it's about merging the two, or utilising one or the other, you know, sort of as and when things arise. So you don't see things in black and white. That's very Gemini, very Gemini. Although when it suits, maybe you have an inclination to. Anyway, I'm waffling. So we're going to move into the present, which is the gift of being here now and not away with the fairies. You know, you need to be aware of this journey, which direction you're going in. So if you sort of use the example of driving a car, I mean, I don't drive myself, but, you know, moving yourself somewhere from A to B. You need to know how you got there, you need to pay attention, you need to have your wits about you, and you need to be present. So that, you know, you make the right choices to the destination. So, rule number 2, in the present and soon to be, where you're at now, is Kenaz, and I believe it's that way around. I'm just looking at my notes, you know, that's all. I did put my cup on it, so there is a cup ring. Not very good, but, you know, I'm sure you're not too fussed about that. So this is the letter K in the English alphabet, and it's called Kenaz. So it's mainly to do with something coming to light. Maybe you've just learned something. So now you are knowledgeable, possibly a professional, qualified, trained, or not necessarily adult or higher education, it could be, but you've learned something that has brought about factual knowledge by putting the spiritual shoes on, walking the path. And so you're not reading it out of a book, you're not being spoon-fed by anyone, media, TV, books, mainstream education. You know, how can you really be qualified at anything if that's what you've done or you've done? I'm not saying that shouldn't be done, but, you know, sort of draw knowledge from all resources and, you know, personal experiences, and that takes time and dedication, determination, possibly patience. So enlightenment, same thing. Could be to do with the lighting in this property also, I'm hearing. You know, the previous rune, property and home. You know, this is also knowledge. So being able to teach someone, I'm not getting as a job, but people can come to you for, you know, questions and advice about things. Because if you know any Geminis, they're very intelligent and very almost chaotic sometimes. They've got a lot going on. They can take on a lot of shit. They're always usually doing a lot of shit, and usually all at the same time. So there might be things, you know, that you've had to put down for, you know, crafts or something, a book maybe, some sort of hobby, puzzle, you know, something that maybe you ran out of steam with, or it wasn't the right time, maybe you got distracted through just, you know, everyday stuff. And so they're not unfinished, you know, you will get back round to it. But, you know, if you've just sort of run out of inspiration for that, there might be sort of projects and sort of things ongoing. I'm getting that. So we're just very busy, very enriched. You know, maybe your life, maybe you feel that time, there isn't enough, you're trying to find time. And you sort of feel that sometimes you would like to just take a step back and just rebalance yourself and reground yourself. So I feel that I'm talking to someone that's very mature. Somebody that's possibly an old soul that's been here before. So, you know, I don't mean old. What is old, you know? I'm not getting any younger. Not that, I mean, it does bother me. Maybe you feel that you're sort of that busy with things, Gemini, that you blink or you're waking up and you're sort of thinking, you know, when did I last go inside, soul search? I'm sort of getting also hermit, the Virgo type of energy, you know, soul searching, asking some sort of questions. Where are you going? Are you still en route? Have you been sidetracked, distracted? Is it time to just look up and where am I now? Do I feel that I am where I want to be? Or am I totally sort of, you know, not where you're meant to be? But I'm hearing, don't worry. Just try and set some time to sort of focus every day, maybe. Check in with oneself, you know. So maybe better time management. Whoever I'm talking to, I don't feel that they have got any time management issues. I'm just feeling, make sure in all that chaos, that female ether, spiritual energies, that you do come down to earth to examine one's roots, put the roots down, you know, stabilise yourself and do like a internal inventory, I suppose. I mean, how can that be a bad thing? In my opinion, I don't think it can. So, I'm going to run into the, or move on to, not run into, I hope nobody's running into anybody. Maybe you're bumping into someone that's from the past. An old friend. An old work colleague, or possibly family. So moving on, like I say, to rune number 3. And this one is equivalent to the letter A in our English alphabet, sorry. And so this rune is called Answers. Yeah, sorry. It always reminds me of coming to some answers again. You've been learning something, doing something. Now the payoff is, you know, the facts. Answers, you know, to something. So make sure that whatever it is you want the answers to, that you make time to ask the questions. So again, I'm sort of getting, do some shadow work and do a self-inventory. There's always room for improvement, right? Whatever it is. So yeah, you know, nobody's ever ascended, nobody ever knows everything. I've not seen anybody walking around with angel wings, but, you know, angel means to deliver a message, a messenger, one that's you know, on a higher plane, from a higher perspective, not looking down, but can see the bigger picture. And so messages deliver information that can be used to good or bad. So it's communication. So it could well be that you're communicating, going for a coffee with, you know, someone from the past. Coming to the truth again, which is answers, you know, a truth, whatever it is, whether it's one that you don't want to hear, maybe, or good news, whatever. It's a truth, and I feel it's your personal truth. So maybe it's this person that you're communicating with. Something's going to come to light, and wisdom again, and the awareness and the knowing, which is going to give you the power to move on. You know, and so it could be moving on with this person, without this person, or without another person, but it's going to help you move forward and not be stuck just with the mundane or the present, but it's going to help you move on. And so that's Chariot energy, you know, forward moving energy, putting one foot in front of the other, and, you know, on the journey, on your path, and, you know, on track. So, that is the end of your reading. Gemini, I do hope you've enjoyed the reading. I do hope that it resonates, and yeah, take care, and I will see you next time. And don't forget, please, like, share, subscribe, press the notification bell, please, please, comment, just leave an emoji, just say hi, just whatever it is, you know, please, I really appreciate it. I'll be so grateful. So yeah, take care. I love you very much. See you next time. Bye.